What's up, dragon fruit growers? My name is Wee here, and welcome to the I Grow Dragon Fruits channel. It's August right now, and the weather has been so perfect for growing dragon fruits this season. I'm just loving it right now. It's not too hot, and the weather's perfect, where it's like in the mid 80s to 90s, which is perfect weather for dragon fruits. So perfect to where I have so many cuttings that I was rooting out, to where I was using these clear containers, and I'm already seeing some roots right here already. So I'm gonna get ready to transfer these right here onto my 15-gallon buckets. Well, before we transfer these into my 15-gallon buckets, I'm gonna make some soil for these dragon fruits first. So let's get right to it. And if you guys are wondering which soil I'm doing, basically I do my own mixture, to where I do some Sunshine Mix number 4, all-purpose sand, some pumice, and of course some Fox Farm Oceanside for that top coating. Yeah, ever since I mixed my own soil for my dragon fruits, my dragon fruit has been thriving. They're loving it so much. As you can see here in my Vietnam White, I'm using the same soil setup, and they're just thriving. All these new branches are growing out. Also right here, like my American Beauty, same soil setup, and it's loving this new soil mixture, to where I look at new branches coming out, and it's almost to the top of the trellis. All right, first off, I like to put some Sunshine Mix, do about 30%. I think that's good enough right there. Because when this mixture I like to add a lot more sand into this, because I want some good draining soil, and sand does the work. Full bag of sand, all-purpose sand. All right, let's go ahead and mix this up a little bit. Now let's go ahead and add some pumice to this. There wasn't enough pumice in this mixture, so I'm gonna add some more pumice into this, because I like to add extra pumice to give it that great irrigation. Now this is the first time I'm gonna use this. So this is charcoal, also known as biochar. I read some great research to where people do recommend adding biochar into the mix. So this is the first time I use biochar. Now when it comes to biochar, when you add this, you don't want to add too much. You want to add about maybe 5%, at most 10%. So I'm gonna do about maybe 3% to start off with this. Now that we mixed our soil, it's time to put it in our 15-gallon bucket. So if you're doing only one cutting per bucket, a 15-gallon or maybe at the smallest 10-gallon will work perfectly for one cutting. But if you're planning on doing like 2, 3, or 4 cuttings, it's best to use at least a minimum of a 20-gallon bucket. All right, now let's go ahead and transfer the soil mixture I just did, into my 15-gallon bucket. And of course I use a tarp right here, because I don't want to lose any dirt, because I put holes in the bottom. Of course it's going to leak, so I'm going to put it right here, so that way I don't lose any dirt. Okay, so the first cutting we're going to transfer over to this 15-gallon trellis right here. We're going to do Egger's Baby. I decided to do Egger's Baby first because it has it's a great variety, and it's a new shoot already started growing. So I kind of want to give it some great soil, so that way it can continue this growth. So let's go ahead and put Egger's Baby into this bucket. Soil around to make sure you have a good transfer. And as you guys can see on this portion right here where it's flat right here, this is where I want to lay this flat part right here against the wood part right here. We're gonna squeeze that and we're gonna shake it. And wow, look at this root right here. This is all root. Wow, it is ready to come into the trellis. Look at that root right there. Yeah, it's ready to be transferred. So let's go ahead and put it right here. Just about an inch to a half inch below the top portion of the soil. I think I got it in, so I'm going to put the dirt around. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good one. Here's some garden tape right here. Of course, you always get this on Amazon. You get everything on Amazon these days. All right. Acres baby, all secured. So once it starts growing a little bit more, I'll go ahead and angle it, but in the meantime I'll just let it be right there. So let's go and get to the next one. All right, next one we're gonna do is, this is red Laverne. If you wonder where I got this cutting, I actually got this on eBay through a reputable source. Apparently it had good ratings. It was on a farm up in Northern California, so cross fingers this is in fact Laverne red. So let's go ahead and transfer this to the 50-gallon trellis. Looks like it has some great roots as well. That's one of the things I love about using clear containers, is you can see the roots coming out, so that way it's an indicator that it's ready to be transferred. And of course you get it on eBay, not eBay but Amazon. Oh wow, another great root ball. Looks very, very good. So let's go ahead and transfer it. Okay, I think I got it. Let's put it in. I had to tie it really tight on the bottom with the garden tape in this one to hold it in place. Alrighty, red Laverne is all secure. Beautiful, ain't it? And of course, last but not least, give it some great top coating of Fox Farms Farm Ocean Forest. Being that these are like new cuttings and it's already rooted out, but you want to give it that great energy, some good growth, I like to use Dr. Earth fertilizer right here. This will give it some great energy, some great food, so that way it can grow really, really nicely. And here is the final result. That's what it looks like right there. Beautiful, ain't it? And if you guys are wondering, why am I using this type of wood for the trellis? You guys are gonna have to stay tuned, because I'm working on a project to where I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'm building something, so in order for you guys to find out what's going on, what I'm building and what I'm up to, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification, like the video, and you guys will see what I'm about to do on my next project for these trellises, okay? Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out. Happy growing.